In a recent article in the Communication, Earth and Environment magazine, researchers at the North Carolina University stunned many of the world's archaeologists with what they believe to be evidence of a 64-kilometer tributary of the River Nile that once flowed near the pyramids of Giza. It stunned everyone except senior archaeologists in Egypt.
This study is not at all new. It's known since 50 years. And I wonder how a scientific magazine like what they publish, article, to publish something like this without sending it to an Egyptologist. Because 50 years ago, there was a French archaeologist, his name is Guillaume, who really talked about this ancient harbors and talked about the River Nile. And I did discover the harbor of Khufu at Nazlet Sisi village, the harbor of Kefren in front of the Temple of the Sphinx. What they published, we know about it. We published this in my book called Giza and the Pyramids, published 10 years ago.
The researchers in the United States said their discovery could help with finally understanding how the Great Pyramids were built. However, Hawes also played this down. He said a papyrus produced by a laborer who worked at the pyramids and discovered decades ago explains how the huge blocks were transported on riverboats to the building site at the pyramid's plateau. Most Egyptian archaeologists agree with Hawes's contention. Yet some believe the article deserves much more attention and follow-up studies.
We as archaeologists already knew there was a waterway, but we didn't know the nature of it, the distance, the size and the exact route. This is a very important discovery, first because it has supported the historic information we have with scientific evidence. Secondly, it refutes all those who claimed falsely that the huge blocks to build the pyramids were transported by space aliens or foreigners.
The general opinion is that the research has, for the time being, given archaeologists a clear map of the extinct river. But as is the case with many discoveries, it may have provided more questions than answers.
Now what we need to study is the geology of this branch of the River Nile, why it went extinct, and can we revive the waterway from underground? Also an important mystery this research might solve is why 31 pyramids out of 126 were built in this very narrow side of the channel.
What's always clear is that every new discovery creates even more mysteries and controversy about the ancient Egyptian civilization. Yes, Hakim for CGTN, Cairo, Egypt.